Alberta separatist movement. What is going on? What is happening right now? I explained it very shortly, very simply to you. Right now, the APP, the Alberta Prosperity Project, is actually collecting signatures, and it's for a petition. And this has been already legitimized by Election Canada and Election Canada in Alberta. So they are legitimized to do this. And they've started the process until May 2nd of 2026. They have the time to collect 178,000 votes for this petition to move it forward. Right after the time finished, their votes are getting verified by the Albertan government, and an independent office will look at every single one of those votes and verify them with the Election Canada list, or if the people are actually like living in Canada and if they actually are voters and so on. And if they fulfill the minimum requirements, then everything will be starting, because at this stage it's a legally legitimized and legal document. And from this standpoint, even if Ottawa or the federal government has something against it, they cannot actually oppose it legally anymore, or not really, because then a referendum has to be held. So the Albertan government then has to set a date. Probably it's going to be, if it passes, in the fall of 2026, and then the real referendum will be held, and then the whole population of Alberta will be voting. And then if 50 plus 1% minimum is, if that passes, it's basically a done deal. And even if then Ottawa is saying like, no way, we are not accepting this, kind of like almost legally already Alberta can say we are separatists. Not completely, because of the rules and regulations of Canada and the Canadian Confederation, so they're not completely separated as of now. They have to do whole talks with Canada, with Ottawa, and really, for those who don't know about it, Ottawa and Canada can really drag their feet, so they can actually extend it to years and years on. So on paper, practically, partially, Alberta will be independent, politically speaking, right? But in actual effect, no, and they can really drag their feet, and this could really take on a long time. As a Canadian, I must say I'm sad that it had to come to this. I'm in Saskatchewan, and even in Saskatchewan we have a whole movement that more people are willing to separate from Canada, because more people and more provinces in Canada saying they have had enough of the central provinces of like Ontario and Quebec, but particularly Greater Toronto area and Ottawa, not listening to the demands and to the needs of the other people in our provinces, and saying like, we only asked to give and to provide to the other provinces, especially like to Ottawa and the Greater Toronto area, but we are not receiving anything back, and our demands are not being even listened, and we need to see some actions. And it's very sad, and I hope we can come together as a country, talk it out, and actually see some improvements for a while.